Now, listen, you guys, at this point, something has to be done because Nicki Minaj, once again, according to TMZ, is a target of another swatting incident. And we're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about Doechii allegedly shooting the video for Anxiety. And Bongo, too, on the other hand, is out there promoting her liquor brand. And we're also going to be talking about the baby daddies. It seems like they are singing. Kashdoll's baby daddy is finally speaking up, and it does seem like Iman had also a couple of words to say about his divorce with Teyana Taylor. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tea Blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's team. So first of all, let us talk about Nicki Minaj and this alleged swatting incident. Now, TMZ is reporting that Nicki Minaj has once again been targeted in a swatting call. Law enforcement had to respond to an empty house. Now, at this point, I'm just like, what do people really want from this woman? It seems like she could never catch a break if she's not available to mess with online, if she is on hiatus online. They will find a way to make sure that, she's going through something at some point. And I really don't understand how sick somebody has to be to continue doing things like this. Like, what is this? Where do people draw the line and realize that no, now we're actually doing way too much? Now, it is being reported that, well, that call was alleging that, well, there was the A word that was happening at a residence in Hidden Hills, which is where Nicki Minaj, lives. And they were alleging that, well, a black woman had been pew-pewed and Nicki Minaj's address, and that two people were still at the scene. And these kind of lies are just so ridiculous. And considering that there is actually a child in Nicki Minaj's household, one can only wonder, like, do people still have conscience at all? And also, given the climate of what just happened with young Scooter, you would think that people are now thinking more, or taking these swatting things more seriously. Because I mean, what are you talking about? Just a couple of days ago, we were talking about another person who fell victim to swatting, literally lost their lives, and now this is what you're doing. And I'm just thinking, like, what's gonna be done to these people that make phone calls like that? It kind of sucks that in young Scooter's case, it had to take somebody getting unalived for them to take action, and for the girlfriend to actually speak up and say that, well, I'm the one who had done that. And I wish they would take these things seriously. I wish they would investigate who exactly would have made the call before people actually lose their lives. That's what I would want to see happening, because this isn't funny anymore. Like, when are people going to be held accountable? When are these calls going to be traced? But anyway, you guys just send your prayers towards Nicki Minaj's way, and whoever that is, whether they think it's a funny prank, whether they really indeed do want something to happen to Nicki Minaj, only they know the truth. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Doechii. It is actually being reported that Doechii is currently recording or filming a video for her song Anxiety. And you guys do know that the song has been doing pretty well on the charts. It went totally viral on TikTok, and I'm kind of not surprised to see her wanting to capitalize off of a song that is currently really doing well, even radio. And yeah, let me know in the comment section. But I did see the video. It is looking promising. When it comes to visuals, Doechii really does deliver, in my own opinion. So let us see how everything is going to play out. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Bongo 2. I'm talking about number 15. And you guys, I saw what you're doing on Twitter. You say that we now need to start referring to these people by their ranking numbers. So I am talking about number 15. candidate number 15, Bongo 2, was spotted out there promoting a liquor. And you do know that when it comes to her, the one thing that she knows how to do without failing is shaking a behind. And so she was spotted in that show basically promoting the brand via the behind shaking. Shocking, right? I know it's not shocking. That's very on brand for her. Like you could ask her a question and she'll probably bend down and start twerking. I'm just saying. But anyway, that's that. Let us move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. We're going to talk about the baby daddies. If there is one thing in life that I'm scared of, it is getting married or procreating with my enemy. Because sometimes the way that these men move after a breakup, I'm just like, this cannot be the woman that you made children with or the woman that you married. Like, I really, honestly, this is a genuine fear of mine to say, and I'm afraid it kind of holds me back to go all in when it comes to men because I'm just like I don't know, man. What if tomorrow we wake up we don't see eye to eye? Like I cannot even begin to imagine the amount of ammunition that I would have given you by opening up myself completely to you. This is a genuine fear because it's always the same cycle. Like you are cool together, you get children or you get a baby, and after the baby, everything just goes downhill. And sometimes the men start acting like they hated you all this time, like they disliked you from the beginning. I guess that's what they mean when they say that there is a thin line between love and hate. But that being said, you do know that Kashdoll has lately been addressing her situation with her baby daddy Tracy T. And I have to agree with someone that I saw on the comment section saying that, listen, when that man opened his mouth, that's not the voice that I expected to erupt from his mouth. I was like, you had to say erupt. That's wild. But then again, the man was on there talking about, oh, Kashdoll moved on too quickly, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, he was admitting that he cheated. However, I will say that in everything that he was saying, I didn't catch the part where he was highly apologetic. If anything, it was like, oh, well, I apologized. What else do you want me to do? And I'm like, why are men like this? Why are they like this? Why do they never take accountability? And the audacity of him to try and say that, oh, the timeline of her moving on is this. Like, what timeline? Like, what? But anyway, you guys, let me insert what the guy had to say and then I'll catch you guys after that.
When she's online popping her shit,
Yeah.
do you think all these antics are because she's hurt, or do you genuinely think she happily moved on? Because the pop out, the way she doing it,
Of course, she got 8 months.
Wow.
Like, what you mean? You out here happily if that's what you choose to do, you know what I'm saying? More power to you. I don't hate you for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their opinion on how anybody feel, but come on, man.
Right. You know Kashdoll ain't happily moved on yet.
I don't even know.
What's your gut feeling when you see all this shit online? Like, what you think?
I look at it like
living life as long as you lived it.
Like
how you looking at her when she do this shit online?
I be like,
with this
oh
new
shit.
nigga?
If you going that far with it, it's real then.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's real, but me personally, I don't do shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't try to. People try to do shit to make somebody feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Make other people feel some kind of way because I did shit. You feel me? And she felt some kind of way, so of course she probably won't get back. You know what I'm saying? I might have did it first. She might have did it worse. You feel me? My shit just went public. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I might have been a problem, you know what I'm saying? So I got to take that shit to the chin, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Oh, you doing that? Okay, that's all good. But if you're doing to a certain extent, that mean that might be what you really want to do, and that's cool.
Right. So this new guy that she's dating,
yeah,
you knew about him before this, or this was some new shit?
Hell no, I ain't know about no. Ain't know about this. Like, what the f***? No, I ain't know about no nigga. I wouldn't have been in a relationship if it was a nigga involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So when you seen this picture, what's the first thing that came to Tracy T mind when he see the picture of Kashdoll in this new?
See, I'm gonna tell you, I was already up on it. Come on, man.
You gotta tell this story.
I was already up on shit, man. You ain't just slide some shit by me and think I I told her for she know I know. You feel me? So it's like, come on, I'm up on shit. Like, you feel
How'd
me?
you find out?
Man, come
keep
on.
it
I
100.
can't give you all my shit. Come on, bro. I can't give you everything, bro.
We gotta keep it all the way 100. This is a safe space.
I'm saying, look, if these your folks, you're gonna be on point about every movement they making, right?
Right.
If y'all been together and y'all done that long and got all this established, you mean tell me you ain't gonna know what the going on with your folks?
Right.
Yeah, so when we going through what we going through, I'm just people shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't slow.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Hold up. The energy a little different this time.
Huh? Yeah, nah, it ain't even energy, it's just me knowing what I know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no fool.
Yeah.
You feel me? I been out here, I ain't know none of this shit. You feel me?
So, you said, you was like, I probably done did it first. She probably done did it worse.
Yeah.
So, you were cheating on her. Like, that's what...
I ain't even gonna say cheating. I'm gonna tell you, we was just in a bad spot, man. We was in a rough place. She needed me and I needed her, and I felt like now one of us was there for each other.
So, this is... Y'all was going through something at the time.
We was just going through something.
So, when you stepped out, y'all wasn't officially together at that time.
When I stepped out, we weren't officially together.
Yeah. We gotta take accountability on this show.
I ain't gonna lie. Like early, for far as me, I told her I should have been like, you know what I'm saying, instead of going the other way, I should have went back our way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then when you started trying to go back your way and trying to fix shit, like they don't want to fix shit. Don't tell me I should have came back when you acting a certain way. Like I'm supposed to do, just keep trying and be done drowned in my problems, you feel me?
Right.
Like, nah, I'm like, I gotta live life too, regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause everybody gonna live their life when it's all said and done.
But how are you now though? Like seriously though, it's like it's we gonna be tough, but it's like man to man shit. Like how do you feel?
I'm gonna keep it all the way real, right?
Yeah.
Like, I done growed up and I changed a lot from this relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? During this relationship, I changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? Learned a lot. She taught me a lot as far as being in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot, but it's like anybody who go through something in a breakup, they gonna feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anybody who go through something gonna feel some kind of way. Then it's my baby. I got 2 kids. About, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we built something. You know what I'm saying? We built the foundation. So it's like when that foundation ain't there, it's like everything else in the air.
Right.
Even on her side, she like might play that role and kick that shit, but like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody feels some kind of way. You feel me?
No, for sure, man.
Yeah, so far as how I feel, I'm like, you know, of course I feel some kind of way. Of course I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? World keeps spinning though. You can't live in your you can't live in no problems. You gotta keep moving. That's the only way you.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. Now, still speaking about baby fathers and ex-husbands, Iman, Teyana Taylor's ex-husband, is also speaking up, and he basically said a bunch of nothing. The last time that we spoke about Teyana Taylor and her divorce situation, she was going off on him and accusing him of paying bloggers to post about her. Now, if you know Teyana Taylor, she doesn't bother people, especially on social media. She minds her business. Even throughout the divorce, she never came out here to crash out or anything like this, despite there being allegations and rumors that the men actually cheated on her, allegedly with Amber Rose, who allegedly posed as Teyana's sort of, they were cool. But we never saw her coming on the internet to crash out. If anything, Amber is the one who was acting funny. So for Teyana to come out and speak up, it must mean that there is something that certainly was happening behind the scenes. So when I saw him, in getting interviewed, I was like, okay, finally he's gonna speak up about this. He's gonna address on whether he actually did pay blogs or whether his people are paying blogs or not. But as expected, he was just beating around the bush and not saying anything tangible. But I will let you be the judge of that. So allow me to insert that video, and then I will catch you guys after that.
And it made it to the blogs because it was in the court, so it made it to the blogs that Iman had all that shit turned off. Who came running to the internet protecting him? Iman ain't turned nothing off. Ain't nobody turned nothing off. We would never be sitting ducks. Boom, boom. Granted, the shit was turned on the same day because me and my children will never be sitting duck. But it's the problem that every single time something has came out, I've protected him, myself, and our children with love, respect, and grace. And none of that was reciprocated. None of that was reciprocated. And I really think that Iman know that for social media, my social media anxiety is through the roof. Y'all know I don't do this. Y'all barely see me live. Like, y'all know I'm shy as fuck. Like, I barely like red carpets. Like, y'all already know this social media shit gives me anxiety. So with Iman knowing that, he knows that that pushes my buttons. Nobody knows this man better than I do. Iman gets a kick out of this. What's happening right now? Like, me being in this state, me having to even do this, he knows that this blows my mind. I don't like this. I don't like this. And he knew that I would lead our divorce with my heart. That's what he banked on. He banked on my heart. And that's where I went wrong. I went wrong by still, calling him my family and still moving with grace and still saving him and still boom, 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 and boom, 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 boom. And none of that was returned. None of that was reciprocated. None of that. I'm trying to keep this private to this day. And that's another thing. People's like, oh, well, you only want to keep it private so you don't have to show people what you did to him. Me wanting to keep private that I bought all my own shit. I bought my own properties. I put money into da-da-da-da. Okay, I just don't want people in my business. I'm forced to have to tell my business because him and his people, and maybe it's not him, maybe it's his lawyers. But y'all all still together. I don't play that. You have the control to tell your lawyers what to do. It's awfully strange how every single time something come out about me, it come out on the same blog. It starts off little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff. Like, come on. Like, this is just, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm done with it. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get my hair done. I look a mess.
Obviously, are you working through your issues? Obviously the divorce was a big thing, everything like that. Are you guys moving into a good space? Because I know there's a lot of legal ramifications and you probably can't talk about it. And if you can't, I
the legal ramifications is just, we can't discuss what's disclosed in the paperwork, which, no, I can't disclose that. But as far as social media, again, this is where, like I was saying before, that's just barbershop conversation. Like, we've been divorced a year now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got joint custody of the kids, so I gotta see the kids when I gotta see the kids. She gotta see the kids when she gotta see the kids. But it's cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, for social, like, whatever people gotta do with their end of it, like, I don't gotta run y'all platforms. So it's like, whatever people do, I'm really good at not caring. It's like a superpower I got or something.
Yeah. You don't feed into.
I've never done it. I control what I can control. That's what I do. Like, I can't do nothing but, see my babies and do my job. Like, everything else just falls into place. You know what I'm saying? And it's been like that my whole life. So it's like, I can't let that change now when finally, now something negative, like, we had great years. You know what I'm saying? Like, great years together. Some of the filings after, like, it's hurtful to see, because it's just like, like, but other than that, it's like people discussing it. It's like people was discussing the good stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what we put it out there. So it's like, they got to discuss the good stuff, so I can't really tell them, don't discuss the bad. Like, I gotta let it go. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta let that rock. I can't go out here and explain it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I can go out here on this media run, if people ask and touch on it, cool, but
that must be exhausting for you, right? Like,
no, it's not.
It's not? Oh.
Look, this is the thing, right? We talking, right? This the phone. Like, I gotta go on here, open it, go to the app, find some. Like, I have to do that in order to feel it.
Yeah.
I be doing stuff. Like, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, I don't feel it like people feel it. Like, I get on, I post my stuff, I get off. People like it, cool. If they don't like it, cool. It's a billboard.
Yeah.
You driving past my billboard right quick. You liked it? Oh.
Would you want to get married again?
That one's tough. I don't know about that. Right now, I'm just, you feel me? Like, I think
Would you want to fall in love again?
I think I didn't realize how young I fell in love. And now I need to just, like, I need to chill with me for a little bit. Like, I need to get me right. I got 2 kids now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just need to, let me do some push-ups, some sit-ups.
Get back in the gym?
Let me get back in the gym, you know what I mean? Fix my jumper, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I could dunk still. Like, but I seriously think it's just not something that I'm, like, searching for anymore.
Listen, regardless of what the internet says, y'all were beautiful.
I damn about them.
Yeah, and y'all have beautiful children.
Yeah, our beef is gonna be our beef, but it's like y'all don't even know the beef.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they ain't gonna know the beef. So it's like, I don't worry about that too much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really worry about that. I don't worry about threats, comments, nothing. It'd be like if I come around with the threats there and I gotta deal with a threat, I gotta deal with a threat. But it's like, it ain't working on Instagram if that's,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't working on that.
Yeah.
But I don't think negative of it like that, for real. Like, my kids is awesome. You know what I'm saying? She gonna continue to do things on her end. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to do things on my end. The media is gonna continue to spin, but y'all don't usually get comments from me unless I'm coming in here to do something like this. Like, if I'm doing TSA, we going.
And
around.
I asked, so
no,
let's
for
be
sure.
fair.
If people touch on it,
Yeah.
It's never nothing to have a conversation with somebody. I'm saying it's just hard to explain yourself to Instagram comments.
Yeah, it is.
If we could come in and have a thorough conversation, we could chill. The stuff that I could touch on for you. Like,
yeah.
The drama and the weird shit, I'm not into that, man.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
Yeah. So my last question.
Hi, everybody.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. That being said, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.